Hello and welcome to the 9 p.m. news on Voice of the People TV. I am Vivian Oguche. And before we begin the news, kindly visit our website www.vop.ng for fresh and trending news. First, the headline. President Tinubu, wife, Governor Makinde, Olubadan preaches love and hope. FRSC urges motorists to obey traffic rules for safe travel. And Delifarotimi gains freedom after meeting bail conditions. Also, court remands principal, and Nigeria nominates Olufemi Elias as candidate for ICJ court for judge. And Naira shows mild strength ahead of Christmas holidays. In sports, MPFL to review player salary ahead next season. And in the world of entertainment, Davido breaks record for highest streaming week in Nigeria. And now the news in detail. As Christians prepare to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ tomorrow, the 25th of December, President Bola Tinubu has pleaded with Nigerians not to lose hope, saying that the country is on a promising path of restoration and progress, with every indication pointing toward a bright future. The president also sympathized with the families of those who lost their lives, their loved ones, during the palliative distribution stampedes in some cities in the country. In his Christmas message, President Tinubu said that the season embodies the fulfillment of divine prophecy and symbolizes the triumph of love, peace, and unity. He urged Nigerians to renew their hope and believe in a prosperous country. In her part, the wife of the president, Remi Tinubu, assured Nigerians that the administration of her husband is committed to positive changes that will benefit every Nigerian. The First Lady, in her Christmas message, said some of the policy changes are already yielding positive results, thanking Nigerians for their support for the president's administration in the last 18 months. The First Lady also urged Nigerians to look forward to the new year, 2025, with bright optimism. Similarly, Governor Makinde of Oyo State also felicitated Christians in the state on the occasion of this year's Christmas. The governor, in his Christmas message, called on them to use the opportunity of festivity to pray for the state and Nigeria and to also spread love among the people. On his part, the Olubadan of Ibadan land asked Christians to emulate the virtues of Jesus Christ, which include love, forgiveness, provision for the needy, religious tolerance, and peaceful coexistence, among others. In the meantime, the Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps has called on motorists to obey road traffic rules to ensure a safe and peaceful holiday season. In a Christmas message, the Corps Marshal reiterated this commitment to fostering a safer road environment throughout the festive period. Shehu, in a statement signed by the Corps spokesperson Olusegun, urged Nigerians to be particularly mindful of their driving habits during this period of heightened traffic, as reckless driving could lead to avoidable road accidents. The Corps Marshal also appealed to the public to support the FRSC's ongoing campaign for safer roads. He encouraged Christians to offer special prayers for peace and safety during church services, emphasizing the need for consideration towards all road users. And as Nigerians gear up for Christmas celebrations, many are wondering how to mark the season amidst economic challenges. While some citizens plan a modest celebration, others insist on keeping the festive spirit alive despite the hardship, urging the government to implement sustainable solutions. In this report, VOP TV's Matthew Ogunsuwada delves into the significance of the holiday, explores how Nigerians intend to celebrate, and provides updates in this unfolding narrative. Well, we do apologize for that. We will bring that report to you subsequently. And now the Christmas countdown is on, and markets are bustling with shoppers gearing up for the festivities. But here's what everyone wants to know. Just how much more are you spending this year compared to last year? From the basics on your shopping list to those all-important holiday treats, prices are climbing, and families are feeling the pinch. VOP TV's Onyidamola Olukotan has the rest of the report.
Many are heading to markets, excited to prepare for Christmas and New Year celebration. But for shoppers, the big question remains, how does it cost of celebrating this year compared to last year? Let's take a closer look at the changes in the market prices. This time last year, staple food items like rice, chicken, and vegetable were within a more affordable range for many households. A 50 kg bag of rice, for instance, cost around 40 to 50,000 naira, while a live chicken was priced at 5,000 to 10,000 naira. Today, however, the story is quite different. Now the same 50 kg bag of rice goes for 18,6 to 95,000 naira, reflecting a significant increase. Poultry prices have also soared, while a live chicken now selling for 10 to 20, 30, 40, 50,000 naira. Even vegetables, one considered affordable, have seen a price hike of 30 to 50%. Despite the rising cost, the spirit of Christmas remains strong, with families finding creative ways to celebrate. Whether it's scaling down the menu or opting for alternative, the holiday season continues to bring hope and joy to many.
Jáwa bó ṣe rí náà lẹ ṣe rí yìí o. Lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta gbogbo nǹkan tiẹ̀ wá wọ́n sí. Ọlọ́run kó jọ kó ṣàánú fún wa ní àdúrà ní ká máa gbà. Ń sìn òróró ń sìn is 97,000. Ata ní 52. January 32,000. Bí ọ̀nà mẹ́ta ló lé sí. Nọ́ọ̀ chicken sìn àti ìta ní 2,200 naira. Ẹyọ kan. Gbogbo January yẹn à ń tà ní 1,004, 1,003. Tomatoes alágolo 5,005, 5,003. So àwọn Sarah à ń tà wọ́n ní 7,000. Àwọn ní 5,002 yìí 5,003 tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ a máa ń tà ní 32, 2,007.
Ọjà yẹn ó ti wọ́n jù, owó tó gbélé torí nìkan bíi Tuesday kọ́ bíi 27 àmọ́ lè ní double money la wá fi ń rà 50 something 55 63 ńlá yẹn wá ní 65 nítorí tó pọwọ́ lé kó tó di pé ńlá yẹn náà 55 ìṣúwà ó ti pọ̀ jù. January yẹn go worse torí gbogbo January this year àti gbé ní 1+. Wọ́n ti tà ní 100. June July yẹn náà ó wọ́n lẹ́nu ìgbà tó fi wálẹ̀ yẹn bóyá bí nǹkan bíi September October yẹn ó wálẹ̀ díẹ̀ sí November yẹn kò dẹ̀ tó a month. So ti yẹ yín sí kò tó a month kó tó di pé ó tún padà rise up.
That's 95. That's 50, 60. That was on January.
It's too cost. Everything is too cost. See the pepper we are priced 13,000. Pepper atala. It's too cost. So Ọlọ́run ló máa bá wa ṣe o, iṣẹ́ yìí. Àdúrà ni ká máa gbà. Ọlọ́run bá wa tún ṣe, Ọlọ́run ló máa tún ṣe. Iṣẹ́ káwa náà dẹ̀ yé ṣera wa. Ó ti jẹ́ nìyẹn kọ́.
À ń ta sóbò ní ike 26, à ń ta 2,000. A lè tún ta dìríkà ẹ̀ 500, à ń ta kejì náà ní 600. Olóyè náà là ń tà. Kò ní pé bóun ṣe wà ń tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. Díńjà nìkan ló léwó torí pé yẹn wọ́n. Díńjà àwọn àpò díńjà sí 360 àpò. Ike ọ̀dẹ̀ 15,000. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ló láta ike ọ̀dà tẹ́lẹ̀ 500. 600 ní January ọdún àtàrí ike ọ̀dà ní 7,000. July àtàrí gbé ọ̀dà ní 7,500. 15,000 ní sìn.
2 is the salam 25, 22. This one big one is the salam 23, 24, 25. Last one is the salam 10,000, 10. Yes. This one now can carry them inside now, but yes. This one now can carry them inside now, but some top. You go buy them at there. Big one. It dey here. It be buying it dey here inside. You go buy now.
Tomato 50,000, crate 35, and butter all of you 300.
Èló dé làwọn iye ọjà yìí tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di àkókò yìí?
3,000.
Oh wow. So around that June, July was about how much?
50, 60.
Okay, so we can say that it's almost double of the price now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. What about beans? How much do you sell your beans presently?
Bag is 100,000 or 110,000.
Okay, depending on which type of the beans you're buying.
Yes.
Okay, so around before festive period, was it that same amount?
No.
So how much was it then?
Like 150.
As we reflect on this year's changes, it's a reminder of the economic challenges facing all and the resilience of people determined to make the most of the festive season. I'm Oyindamola Olukitso reporting for Voice of the People TV.
Now, a human rights advocate, Dele Farotimi, has been released from the correctional center in Ekiti State after meeting his bail conditions. He was granted bail last week Friday by a magistrate's court in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, with conditions including a 30 million naira bond and 2 sureties, one of whom must be a property owner. Farotimi was also required to submit his passport and further barred from granting media interviews on his release. Addressing the media after his release, however, Farotimi said he had never had any cause to lie against anyone in his life, adding that whatever he had said about someone or an institution was true. In the meantime, the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee has rejected a request by Chief Afe Babalola, a senior advocate of Nigeria, and his firm, Emmanuel Chambers, to revoke the law practicing license of lawyer and author Dele Farotimi over allegations of criminal defamation and professional misconduct. Farotimi was brought before the LPDC based on a petition by Ola Faro, a lawyer in Emmanuel Chambers. The petition alleged that Farotimi in his book Nigeria and Criminal Justice System made defamatory statements against the Supreme Court and the legal profession. However, in its report, the LPDC determined that the alleged offenses occurred in Farotimi's capacity as an author, not during his practice as a legal professional. The LPDC concluded that it lacks jurisdiction to address. The LPDC chairman, Justice Isaac Bello, affirmed that the petition could not be granted due to jurisdictional limitations. Well, still on legal-related matters, a chief magistrate's court sitting in Ibadan today ordered the remand of the former wife of the Oni of Ife, Naomi Shilekunwola, the chief executive officer of Agidigbo FM, Oriyomi Hamzat, and the principal Islamic High School, Abdullahi Fasasi, at the Agodi Correctional Center. The remand order followed their arraignment in connection with last week's tragic stampede at a Christmas funfair held at Islamic High School in Ibadan, which claimed the lives of 35 children and left 6 others injured. The court issued the order after the suspects were brought to court amidst heavy security. The police prosecutor alleged that the accused played a role in the events leading to the stampede that turned the Christmas celebration into a tragedy. The court proceedings, which drew significant public attention, saw law enforcement officers heavily guarding the suspects as they were escorted to and from the court premises. Well, elsewhere, Nigeria has presented Olufemi Elias to the International Court of Justice as his candidate to lead the institution. The IHCJ is often referred to as the highest court in the world for disputes involving sovereign states. Elias currently serves as an ad hoc judge for the court. He was formally introduced to the diplomat representing Nigeria as Samson Iteboje. Iteboje buttressed on Elias's qualifications, pointing out Nigeria's long-standing contributions to the ICJ, including participation in significant international cases involving territorial disputes, human rights, and maritime law. The ambassador noted that Nigeria has also fully adhered to ICJ rulings, such as the landmark Bakassi Peninsula case with Cameroon. Well, you're still watching the 9 p.m. news on Voice of the People TV. Stay with us for more stories after this short break.
Scintillating Christmas celebration and a prosperous New Year 2025.
From all of us, we just want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2025.
This is to wish you Merry Christmas. Una do well for standing by us all this time.
In a significant development, here is a more prosperous New Year, filled with happiness and
with
love.
a wish and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for always watching our Ubonge station.
A kú ọdún Kérésìmesì, a kí yín fún ọdún, a yóò máa ṣọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún láyé.
Hi, I am Chukwuma Okoro. This is wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Anyị na-ekele unu n'ihi na unu soro anyị bido mgbe this year bido till now.
Season greetings from all of us at Voice of the People TV.
Season's greetings from all of us at VOP TV.
The Utah is a season of love, a season of hope, a season of blessings. May the divine light of Christmas shine in your life this season. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Voice of the People Television. Thank you for sticking with us.
You're welcome back. Now, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has criticized President Bola Tinubu's maiden media chat, describing it as a confirmation of the All Progressives Congress administration's insensitivity to the suffering of Nigerians. The PDP's National Publicity Secretary, Debo Olugunagba, in a statement in Abuja, expressed concerns about the government's failure to address the widespread hardship caused by what the party described as ill-implemented and anti-people policies. The PDP took issues with President Tinubu's assertion that he has no regrets about the sudden removal of the fuel subsidy, despite the absence of cushioning measures to reduce its economic impact. He noted that this decision has led to crippling effects on the productive sector, skyrocketing living costs and worsening poverty. He stressed that President Tinubu's administration of the government's Womo, who faulted President Tinubu's response, said the president did not give clear explanation on his policies, or its workability. Also weighing in, political affairs commentator and public analyst Francis Chilaka described the chats as irrelevant. Chilaka accused the president of not showing empathy to the plights and challenges of Nigerians. Similarly, public affairs analyst and human rights activist Roy Ohiabo dismissed the chat, describing it as a Christmas get-together for selected journalists. Ohiabo accused the president of playing Godfather, addressing the issues that Nigerians are facing, adding that the president's utterances were depressing, demoralizing. In a statement by his special assistant on media, Governor Makinde said the committee's job to oversee the management and disbursement of the relief fund to those who lost property to the explosion will be overseen to a logical conclusion. They charged the committee to ensure transparency in discharging its responsibilities to those affected by the incident. He stressed that the government was providing support to the people affected and not compensation. The committee is chaired by the Deputy Governor, Bayo Lawal, while members include a former Deputy Governor and Chairman of the Vigilante Group, as well as Chairman Bodija Estate Resident Association. And now this report says that the Oyo State chapter of an Islamic group. Well, moving on now, the Police Service Commission has announced the appointment and redeployment of 6 commissioners of police to various state commands across Nigeria. The appointments follow recent promotions in the Nigerian Police Commission, CP Shetima Mohammed has been assigned to the Nasarawa State Command, while CP Rabiu Mohammed will now lead the Kaduna State Command similarly. Now, CP Adepoju Adewale has been posted to the Rivers State Command. The statement further noted that CP Mohammed Azare will assume leadership of the Akwa Ibom State Command. CP Wilfred Afolabi has been appointed to the Ondo State Command, and CP Joseph Eribo, who previously served in Akwa Ibom, has been redeployed to
Season's greetings from the management and staff of Voice of the People Television.
Also closed at 1,650 naira to $1 on the black market compared to 1,660 naira to $1 on Sunday. President Bola Tinubu's administration hopes to stabilize Nigeria's exchange rate at 1,500 naira to the US dollar in 2025. While still in business, global oil prices edged higher today, recovering from the previous session's losses, as a slightly optimistic market outlook provided a lift despite light trading ahead of the Christmas day. Reuters reported that Brent crude futures gains 42 cents from $72.63 to settle at $73.05 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures rose by 38 cents, reaching $69.62 a barrel. Analysts at Facts Global Energy Consultant noted that benchmark prices are likely to remain stable around current levels in the short term due to reduced trading activity during the holiday season. Well, some sports news now. The chairman of Nigerian Premier League Football says that the Nigerian Premier Football League says the body will review the minimum salary for club players before the next football season begins. Speaking at a roundtable today with newsmen in Akure, the Ondo State capital, he emphasized that the league would only attract investors if it is transparent and credible and with professional refereeing. The former Director General of National Sports Commission said the league management will continue its zero tolerance for hooliganism and all kinds of violence at match venues. According to him, the NPFL has started with communication gadgets and will introduce video assistant referee in the league. He disclosed ongoing plans to train young referees on how to use the VAR, noting that all Nigerian referees are higher institution graduates. Finally, sports news now. Tottenham Hotspur's head coach expects Tottenham Hotspur to bolster their squad during the January transfer window. Spurs have been hit by injuries and suspensions during the past months, with the coach refusing to rein in his attacking approach as the London club have dropped down the Premier League table during a run of inconsistent results. A thrilling 4-3 win over Manchester United in the League Cup quarter-finals last week was followed by an embarrassing 3-6 loss at home to Liverpool in the league on Sunday. However, ahead of Thursday's Boxing Day match at Tottenham Forest, the coach said he was aiming to bring in new recruits next month, adding that they have been planning. And in the world of entertainment news now, Nigeria superstar Davido is finishing 2024 on a strong note with his Lagos has granted 500,000 naira bail to TikToker seeking with 2 sureties in like amount. The bail comes after the TikToker Bon Olumide was arrested and charged to court for treason, cyber stalking, and conduct likely to provoke a breach of peace. And the TikToker recently shared a video on social media where he appeared to have insulted President Bola Tinubu, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, and Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police. During sitting, the court ruled that one of the sureties must be a family member, and both must reside in Lagos and be gainfully employed. Well, that does it for us on the news at 9, but before we go, a quick look at the headlines. President Tinubu, wife, Governor Makinde, Olubadan preaches hope and love. The Pharisee urges motorists to obey traffic rules for safe travels. Dele Farutimi gains freedom after meeting bail conditions. And court remands principal Hamzat Oni's former wife, Naomi. Nigeria nominates Olufemi Elias as candidate for judge. Manara shows mild strength ahead of Christmas holiday. Football, NPFL to review player salary ahead next season. And in the world of entertainment, we brought you news that Davido has broken record from highest streaming rating in Nigeria. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, we are Voice of the People TV. And on other social media platforms, we are at VOP TV Live. I am Vivian Uguche. Have a good evening and Merry Christmas in advance.